great pleasure now to introduce our first guest tonight. Please put your hands together for Carlton star Andrew Walker.
Thank you.
Andrew, welcome back to Marngrook. Always a pleasure to have you on.
Thanks for having me back.
I suppose the first question is, a lot of people want to know about the build-up this week. Two clubs, arch rivals, Carlton and Collingwood. A new coach, obviously, this year. Mick coached Collingwood last year. What's his demeanour been like on the track this week, and what's his build-up? Has he changed in any way during the week? Has he become more vocal or anything like that?
I don't think he's changed too much. We had our first game last week, so he was obviously extremely pumped for that. But obviously it's a big game, it's a big rivalry match, and he's usually on the other side of it, and we're just lucky enough to have him over at the Blues, and he's been pretty relaxed actually, so not much has changed.
I wanted to actually ask you, when Carlton were playing under Ratton, I noticed with your first thought, your instinct, bang, attack. And I noticed Mick's trying to change that a little bit, and it's defend, then attack. Or is it areas? I know you can't give away too much, but he seems to play areas and he doesn't seem to play on opposition.
I think most modern-day coaches this year, they're all about defend first, and he's got that mentality as well. There's no beating around the bush about that, but he obviously wants us, as I said, defend first and then play to our strengths down the ground.
Now, Walks, I mean, there's a lot of hairstyles going on in the comp at the moment. We saw Buddy come out with the mohawk. You've got a bit of a down and going up sort of thing. I don't know what's going on there, but I mean, on a serious, you can answer that question later. But Jordan Russell, ex-Carlton teammate, what do you do with him? Do you come out and target him a bit, put him off his game a bit? Because he was terrific last week as well. And I actually like the way he goes. And is he good mates with the boys still? And stir him up a bit?
Yeah, me and Geordie Russell, as most of the boys at the club, are really good mates with him. I don't know. He's on the opposition side now, and
do you come out and target him a bit?
Oh, of course you have to, don't you? You would have.
No, they targeted me though.
Maybe a little bit. There'll be a bit of banter, but that's just footy. It's whatever happens on the field stays on the field, sort of things.
And what's going on with the hair, mate? Seriously, what's going on with the hair?
what have I done? I just got a trim.
It's sort of going down and it's going up.
Ronnie Walks, it was interesting on the weekend. Some former legends of the game came out on the weekend and said, if you're going to grow a beard, you've got to get a kick. Now,
that's true.
Will you be having a shave on the weekend, or are you going to...
mine's the opposite. Every time I have a shave, I don't get a kick. So.
Now, how are the players adjusting to this new game plan that Mick's introduced? Are they grasping? Is it something easy? Is it easy to do from one coach to another, or do you think it's going to take a period of time because they're completely different styles? Gilly hinted about the defensive mindset that Malthouse has, building from the back line, but obviously Ratton's was much more attacking. So how the players responded to that?
We picked it up. It probably took us a while to get it right. As I said before, it's going to take us a few weeks in an AFL season. That just shows that playing in the NAB Cup is no indication on how you're going to go in the season. So we were trying to get it right through those 3 or 4 games that we got to play. But obviously the intensity goes up, and I don't know if many teams are going to go out there in the NAB Cup and play their actual style. So, it just shows that we've got some things to get right, and we will.